Also, I take it you are not going to enlighten us with your face today, Tia?
No, it's gross and disgusting and
Oh, shut up.
everything else.
I mean,
But
so
I
are
mean,
ours, but we are still taking
we're the
one.
host. We're the
Exactly.
host. We have to.
I mean, not necessarily. Think back the good old days. First few episodes of Awkward, they were audio only, believe it or not.
Yeah, and
But
then you complained like a little baby.
yeah, exactly. But nowadays you have to deal with our faces in your faces. Whatever. Hello and welcome everybody to the AWKWARDCast, where ANY and Keyframe wonder about random drivel. And today with us, again, but first time this year, is the Tia. Oh no.
Wow. Okay,
It
now we're
wasn't.
back at the pre-show. So you want us to
Oh
try
yeah.
this
Oh,
again?
how did we? Oh, we did. How did
What
I
happened?
accidentally send us back to the pre-show by hitting the
I
keyboard?
did you it was like, okay guys, take two. Like,
I was curious. The last thing that I clicked in OBS is still pre-selected, and when I hit the spacebar, like in a video on YouTube, it just toggles the visibility on it.
well, decide, are we in the pre-show or are we
No,
live?
we are live. We are so live. I mean, I already did the thing with the
Are
hello
you
and
sure
welcome to the
about that?
AWKWARDCast where I
Hello
invite people one about
everyone.
three. And,
Yes.
I told people that Glitchy Bits is Glitchy Bits is
Glitchy
here.
Bits?
Okay, we are back in the pre-show.
Oh,
We are
hello.
trying this again.
Okay, I'm taking the reins of this ship. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the AWKWARDCast, where ANY and Key wonder about random triple and apparently curse our guests. Today, we have, for the first time in 2022, the amazing artist known as Glitchy Bits, or Tia.
Gosh,
See, that's how you introduce a guest, Max. Jesus Christ, it's almost like we've done this show for like 5 years. Okay.
But
Yes,
yeah,
Enigma, please put that part. Oh my god.
I
But
haven't been
yes,
cancelled in a hot minute. It's about time we are
uh,
getting back on track there.
but yes, Tia, it's been a hot minute since we've had you on the show. The first time that we've had you on in 2022. Why don't you tell the audience who you are, what you do, and maybe why should people care?
oh dear. Okay.
Especially with that worm right there.
No, not him.
Okay, I can
Oh
Yeah,
scroll a little
God.
bit down where you are all over. Oh no, that's actually not you. Somebody else is all over. Not what's it, Baldy.
Yeah. No, I'm no longer in that fandom.
Oh,
That was a very dark time.
I'm surprised that there was an entire fandom around this one-off game. Uh huh. How many people besides you were in the fandom? Name us the other two.
wasn't there a whole
uh,
server?
Oh, yes, there was an entire server. I remember that, like, maybe 2019, 2018, somewhere. I forgot,
It
I-
but
was a different time.
Yeah,
It was in the before four.
I blame
it was a
Will
different
for the
time. It
song.
was... I even had an Ask account, and, oh boy,
That was long
it was
ago.
it was a time. But, yeah, who am I? What do I do? And why should you care? I am Tia, Glitchy Bits, known on the internet as Glitchy Bits, with an S or a Z, depending on what platform you go on. I do art, digital art. I've been doing art since I was a wee lass, and been growing my talent ever since. Making pretty good money off of it, and you should care because if you don't, I'll steal your patellas. Anyway, yeah.
See, Tia, I'm just when you said that you were doing this since you were young, I'm just imagining like this little tiny baby, this little baby Tia with like her crayons and like pieces of paper on the ground. She's just like, and then she's just like, when I grow up, I'm going to draw stinky men. And it's just like that, and then look at you now.
To be honest, when I was younger, I was like, I'm gonna draw so many horses and dinosaurs, and look at me now.
I mean, you're friends with people who like horses and dinosaurs. You still like horses and dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Now you just took the essence of them and found your taste in people.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
That is true. But Tia, what have you been up to recently? What's been going on in the life of the #1 Earthworm Jim fan? Uh, have you been slaying any dragons? Rescuing damsels?
Slaying dragons, meaning petting cats. Rescuing damsels, meaning buying more pets like snakes. Then yes.
Did you get a new snake?
No, well, I mean, technically, a while ago, we got a new, a little corn snake for Jacob. You know about Butters.
Oh, oh! Okay, yeah, Butters. Because she has also a giant snake named Juju. Yes,
Juju, my big old
yeah.
ball python. She's fat and lazy.
Did you name her after the snake in Princess and the Frog?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I want to be a Mama Odie.
But and then you also have like the big old Bub or Gus.
Yeah,
That's
Bob
actually-
Bob.
The Bub, big old dumb dog.
Yeah, the one who cries at 5 o'clock in the morning for food.
You have just a giant Kermit. That's what you have.
I do. He go heem, and I'm like, Gus.
If you have
morning.
if you have a picture of Gus, put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I mean, we're never
Oh
going
my
to deny
God.
pictures of dogs.
Let me search.
He is a
in
good boy, though.
He is a very
There's
much
nothing
so a
going
good
on
boy.
behind the eyes.
He's trying to have a thought currently.
Which, look, I'm just saying, dogs who have stuff going on behind the eyes aren't dogs. Have you met someone who likes a smart dog? Like, didn't your sister have dogs before that were smart, but because of that they were assholes, Max?
That was not because they were smart. They were just assholes. I mean, Moses is dumb as rock, and he was an asshole. But he was a follow asshole, while Money was like smart and an asshole. But
See that? But that's the thing, is that smart people can lead dumb people.
That's true. But no, we also had other smart dogs before, and they were cool. So
Yeah, I find it better when dogs are maybe like smart in the way of a parent, but not smart as in like asshole smart. Look, I'm just saying, the dog that I had growing up, good old Butch, he was a smart dog. He was a good boy, but he also was basically a parent because he thought I was also a dog.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I had my dog Josie, who was dumb as rocks. A good mama, but dumb as rocks. And she was the sweetest thing on the planet. I just think intelligence means that you're not a good person. There's Bub. Oh.
let me more Bob.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that smile.
You get to choose.
Let's go for the smiley doggo. Blip.
Oh, yeah,
The
the one you
smiley
can't
Papino.
see. You zoom in because the live thing is covering up the actual smile.
What? Oh no. Okay, now we are zoomed in a little
Oh,
That-
You
he's
got
like
to
a
see my
little-
face for like 2 seconds. Enjoy.
bit. Yeah.
Where? He looks like a bull. He's a bull.
The heme.
He's a good boy. But yeah,
Yeah.
besides that, have you been like just doing arts, just existing?
I've just been existing, yeah. Been trying to plan for more conventions, to be honest. I had a ton of fun at MomoCon with y'all.
Yeah, MomoCon was great. And none of
But
us
yeah,
got
pretty
COVID.
much.
Absolutely no one.
No one got, well, yeah.
Well, no one in our friend group. I mean,
Yeah,
we were
feel bad
the
for-
immune ones.
yeah, it's surprising. I was wearing a quote-unquote mask the entire time.
I mean, yeah, you were walking around in a fursuit in a convention in Georgia, which I do not understand how you could do without dying of heat stroke.
I mean, I managed and it was fun. I got so many hugs, so many pictures, so many
saw.
people being like, yes, hello, can I have a picture?
It was really cute. People are very accepting of fursuits at anime conventions. I did not expect that.
Yeah, same. I
And
wasn't
there was more than
expecting.
you, which was the surprising part. I just didn't. I don't know why I didn't expect fursuits, but
I was expecting to see like maybe one other fursuiter, but seeing perhaps maybe 5 of the ones scattered around the crowd, and then like the other 3 that were with us. Oh, yeah, it was so good.
And also the Power Girl cosplay pictures, you could thank Tia. She was my personal photographer there.
That was so fun. I want to do it
You
again.
took you took beautiful pictures of me. Oh, look at those kisses.
But the picture's still loading in. I'm not sure how big this file is here.
It's
It
a
is
big
very much
file
so
for a big
giant.
boy.
Apparently.
Exactly.
I mean, Bubub's an old big man.
He's an old
Bubba.
man who
Oh,
requires
wait,
a lot
why
of
is it
space.
what? Why is it reloading? What is
Wow,
happening?
this feels like 90s internet simulator.
Seriously, what is happening? Okay, we go back to the close-up. Blah.
Sit tight, everyone.
Hey!
The baby.
The
The bubba.
But yeah, so if that's all that you've been doing, have you been existing, Max?
I have been existing, but
And that's it. Moving on.
yeah, that's basically it. I'm trying to remember any. I mean, there's one event that potentially happened this week, so I'm not sure if I ever mentioned on this show that good old Himbo grew some balls.
Oh yeah, I don't think pet neutering is something we want to talk about on the show.
I mean, not in detail about the medical part, but I mean, just as a PSA, if you have a ferret which is hormonally castrated, so technically everything is potentially still there, but the hormones keep it from showing, and then the hormone treatment runs out, and you ask your local ferret expert, like, hey, we see balls. And he's just like, yeah, you might want to take him to the vet, or otherwise he might start to stink. You are like, let's first see before we go all aggressive on it. Maybe the stink isn't too bad. He could have mentioned that the ferret also starts to pee everywhere.
Maybe that causes the stink. Have you ever thought that that was a contributing factor?
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
I believe the idea is that ferrets, just as they are, just stink as an animal. Not that they make the entire place they are living in stink because they fucking pee everywhere. So, after we realized, well, this seems to be a staying condition, maybe we should go through with the procedure. And so
And now he's ballless.
now he's ballless, and this just happened on Friday evening, and we got a very still a drugged out boy back, and the evening we were like, oh no, please eat something. Are you okay? Do you want to hear over here? Was something soft? And,
You got him under what?
Yeah,
of
but-
course he's okay, but like you took off his balls, he's not gonna want to eat.
He's gonna be sleepy.
But that was the funniest thing. He actually was hanging. Here was his food bowl, and he walked up to it.
Yeah,
Just
he's
like
probably high.
he probably was high as a kite and just
Have you
smelling.
never been high? Like,
not on morphium or whatever they gave the what.
you've never had like your wisdom teeth removed
Nope.
or anything?
Nope, they're still in
Nope.
there. That will be fun if they ever decide to come.
Wait, they're not even out. They're just residing in. That's concerning for someone your
A
age.
little spooky.
Yeah. Usually they come out
Oh,
by the time you're like by the time you're like 25.
Well, they didn't do for me, so
Aw.
I mean, I had some
Aw,
stuff happening,
shucks.
but yeah, I cannot remember coming home right after the operation and then being in front of food. So I can't relate. Maybe I would react the same.
Some
But,
people aren't born with a complete set, and approximately a third of the people in the world are born without any wisdom teeth.
Oh my.
You could be a special boy.
Maybe.
Uh,
I'm a little bit special.
I mean, I know that when I got all my wisdom teeth removed, I was so high. I kind of just sat in my computer chair and I didn't move for like 5 hours. No one came in to see if I was okay. They placed me in the chair because they thought that I would swallow my tongue if I was in bed, and that's where I stayed.
But yeah.
uh,
Long story short, he's already running around happily today and yesterday, and a lot less pee.
though, I mean, always good. Remember,
Always
folks, only do spay and neuter your pets as soon as they become an inconvenience to you.
I mean, fun fact, if you don't do it with female ferrets, they literally die because humans
Well,
played God
okay.
for too long.
Well, yes.
They are so broken as a species that you cannot leave them in their natural state.
Unless you want to become a breeder, I suppose.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, boy.
Obviously.
I cannot imagine being a ferret breeder. That much smells so bad. I don't, because you have to have like an uncastrated male ferret, you have female ferret, you have all those mating smells going on, then you get baby stink. Like those are so many assaults to the senses. I mean, baby
Not to mention
ferrets
the
are
noise.
cute. Oh yeah, and noise. They're cute though. But yeah, so you had your little neutering adventure. What did I have going on?
Yeah, and that's basically it for this week. Yeah, so yeah, you. What about you?
So wait, I guess the other big question is, when will Rocket lose his balls?
We agree. Like the moment the balls show to the bed, we are not going to risk this a second time around.
It was just like, brother, they're coming. But okay. I don't think I really had anything going on. I mean, I made Max's life a little bit harder.
By
So?
reviewing the script, or
Yeah.
believe it or not, there's an actual scripted video coming on my end. Hopefully.
I'm not gonna say what the video's about, respecting your content, but he was like, yeah, I plan to record it this weekend, but do you want to take a look? I appreciate when you go through my scripts. And
Yeah.
I think I did the exact thing that made someone not appreciate it, because I think when you went, I'm just saying, when you went on the document, you would see comments from me that were like this long, being like, either bringing up counterpoints or being like, okay, you're stating the thing, but where's the why? Like,
but I mean, it challenged me and forced me to go back in and revise a lot, which were the most critical comments I got on it. So,
what's really funny is that when I kept seeing emails being like, A&Y has resolved this comment, blah 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 blah, and this happened, and sometimes I would get these things at like 3 or 4 in the morning, because time zones.
That's
but
why
like,
you should not sleep next to your phone.
No, but
PSA.
I don't sleep, so I was awake. But the funny thing was just the email attachment of the document would be the unrevised version. So I would click on the email thinking, oh, would I see the things? Because I could see where my comments were. And then they're completely the same, and I was like, I think he's just ignoring me at this point. But then, I would go on the desktop and actually see like the actual changes. But it was really funny on mobile of just being like, marked as resolved, acknowledged. Everything's still the same. But yeah, if you want someone to bring critical feedback onto your scripts, that will make you have to. Oh, well, I mean, and if you can't find him. But yeah, wait, Max is actually making a video? What did you do to the real Max?
I know, right? I mean, it has been 2 years, and I started this script like months ago, so it's still on brand.
If you want to get a frame of reference, I think he first told me about this script when we were in Italy. So beginning of March.
And I believe I can just go in the script and see.
You already had like part of it done. You gave me your laptop and showed me what you had so far in the script. I think you had like the first 2 entries in it.
Okay, February. I apparently started it in February this year.
Yeah, so you
going to be a long one.
It is quite a significantly. It's a beefy boy,
Yeah,
if I may say
it
so,
gets
with
close.
scientific terms.
Especially after somebody made me revise it and add arguments to it. It might now be closer to half an hour.
What's with the accusatory tone?
I have no idea. What accusatory tone do you mean?
Do you
Mom,
not
Dad,
want
stop
to...
fighting.
No, this is the cornerstone of this show.
It is kind
Let
of is.
alone this relationship. But
Kind
no,
of is.
like, but no. Besides that, and then also having to deal with Max do a self back and forth for like a good 15 minutes on what he wants his new avatar to look like.
Oh, God.
Have you ever hear a man debate with himself? It's very interesting. Of just like, see, on one hand, but it's like, who are you
I
playing
feel like I might have
tennis
heard
with?
Chris do that many a time.
Who are you playing tennis with? Are you just running to the other side while
I
the
mean,
ball's in the air?
the alternative would have been that I'm just silent and think about it, and you just sit in the call and are like, is he still there? Is he mad?
No, the thing is, I'm thankful to hear your mental debates are funny. 2, we've had this situation where you just sit and think for a while. That doesn't end well. Because then I think you're mad, and then you're like, well, I'm not mad. But no, besides that, I started a new show this week. And I guess that will be our segue to media.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Wait, you started? You didn't already finish?
I did not do a lot. I mean, my weeks are basically like I work, and a lot of it's just been like, hey, I'm working to get ready for TMG, and then I'm working to get ready for Comic Palooza. At the end of the day, there's nothing new. I almost had an asthmatic attack when I was training on Wednesday, but I don't think people want to hear how that happened. So yeah. But I guess like a thing that's happening today, not has happened. Later today on my YouTube, I'm actually going to be streaming Untitled Goose Game to help my friend Baha with some financial problems. So yeah, if you wanna help a disabled non-binary artist, come to my stream and watch me commit goose crimes, and donate money. So there you go. But yes, this is the show I'm going to talk about. I binged a show by myself for once. This does not happen often. But I've been excited for this show for quite a while because this is a show that's based off both a webcomic and like an animated short that was on YouTube. It was originally a short that was done by Cartoon Hangover, which if you ever saw Bravest Warriors, that's the people who did it. And then they made a whole like graphic novel and webcomic and stuff. And then they got a show on Netflix, which is like, wow, this is the true has-been hotel success story. So,
Neato.
but yeah, wait, is it pronounced Baja like ya, or it like Baja Blast at Taco Bell? That's what their character is based off of. So yes, it's Baja. So okay, but yes, my media is called Dead End Paranormal Park. It's a new show on Netflix, and I had such a good time watching this show. So it's about these two, I think they're 18-year-olds named Barney and Norma, and they go to this theme park that's basically like Dolly World, but it's based off some other actress not called like Pauline Phoenix, and they discover that this place is basically haunted from demons from hell, and they are, but they take up the job here, and it's their like little adventures in there, and you know there's side plots about demons from hell wanting to come up and attack the neutral plane, and then there's also a lot of interpersonal drama and such. Also, there's a pug that can do magic named Pugsley, because in the first episode he gets possessed by essentially the Prince of Hell, but they trap the Prince of Hell into a photograph, but a little bit of him still inside of Pugsley, which makes him able to talk and do magic. Also, the pug is voiced by Alex Brightman, who, if you know Beetlejuice, is the Broadway Beetlejuice. If you know Hell of a Boss, he's Fizzaroli.
Yo.
Keep that guy far away from me. And what I love about his performance as Pugsley is that his normal Pugsley voice is his natural speaking voice, which you would probably hear from like the School of Rock musical and things. And then when he's a demon, he sounds like Beetlejuice. So you could actually hear what kind of voice he has to put on to do Beetlejuice and Fizzaroli. So it's actually, because I'm pretty sure some people think that's his natural speaking voice. It very much isn't. He has a very adorable natural speaking voice. But this show is so good. Like, I know some people may get turned off by the art style, which I don't agree with. I really like the art style for this show. I think it looks really cute. It's nice and clean and crisp. But the interpersonal stuff is, I think, the most fascinating part. Like, the hell stuff is cool. But the things going on in their lives are even cooler. Like, Barney, which is the blue-haired one, is a transgender male. So, and one of the big conflicts is that he lives in the park, basically, because he doesn't want to be around his family. Because his family, specifically, like his mom and dad, they support him, but they keep pointing out this like dinner that they had with Barney's grandmother, who just apparently did nothing but make transphobic statements the entire night, and the parents didn't do shit about it. There's a really good scene in the show where the parents are like, "Why are you so mad? We support you." And it's like, "Yeah, you're my parents. That's the bare minimum." Which is like, there's so much in this show where they're just like so like upfront with stating these things, when we've lived in a time where so much stuff is under ambiguity of like a character being trans or non-binary or all this stuff. Like the second episode just has Barney state outright, "I'm trans, Norma," and it's like, wow, it feels weird to hear a show that can be. It is a family-oriented show. Just basically just say that outright. And it's like, wow, this shouldn't feel as like, whew, as it is.
Thank you,
like,
Disney.
But it sets a precedent, and I'm very happy about that. Also, Norma is neurodivergent. They actually are very upfront with her having like social anxiety and like autism, and because she even like drops terms like hyperfixations and all this stuff, and it's so cute. She's a really good character. And then you have Courtney, the little demon right there. Fucking trash pile. I love them. Like they literally eat trash. Like their whole thing is that they're not allowed to go back down to hell. So they live in the haunted house that they work at. So it's just like, they're just such a despicable creature. I love them, and they have good character development. The show has great character development, and I feel like some people may not give this show a chance because of the like art style and stuff. Which, by the way, is a very shallow reason to not watch something. We lived in an age where like. Look, I'm just saying, some of the best cartoons on Netflix, like BoJack Horseman and stuff, the worst thing about the show is the art style.
It's absolutely ugly.
Yeah. So why is it that the ugly show, it's like, okay, well, maybe the writing's good, I'll give it a chance, but then you have a show that maybe just has, like, a very modern art style, or the Cal Arts thing, which is not real. You know what happens when you say that use the Cal Arts argument? You're fucking just reiterating an argument made by John Kay, you know, the guy who made Ren and Stimpy, who's a known pedophile. You're supporting the statement of a pedophile. What is true?
Yeah.
I told him it's a great argument.
But he is!
Yeah!
And he's also just a shitty person! But no, I'm just saying, like, the show is very nice looking. The backgrounds are beautiful, what they do. Sometimes it's actually terrifying. And I think, like, if you just like a fun adventure that has very charming characters, you'd like this show. I'm not going to say that, oh, if you don't like woke content, you won't like the show, because, I mean, obviously. But, like, I don't think the show is not like the agenda. I hate that term. Is not what the show is. It's just these are the characters, these are their lives, and the struggles that come with it. You know, like real life. So, but yeah, I do. I think like if you like those kind of fun adventures, I guess if you're going into the show wanting it to really focus on the hell aspect, it's not the main aspect every episode. There's stuff linking it, but it's not always the imperative of like the whole like arc with like demons from hell and like the angels and all this stuff. At the end of the day, it's character focused. And I guess if you're looking for something that has like this big grand adventure, it sometimes does take a side seat to what the characters are going on and what's going on with the characters internally. So I guess like maybe those are the people that don't like it, but I think this is a very palatable show for anyone. If you like any of the shows that I've recommended or that we've recommended on this show, you'll probably like this show. And it's 10 episodes, and one episode's a whole fucking musical. They literally call it Phantom of the Theme Park because Pugsley casts a spell that makes everyone break out into musical numbers. It's great, and that automatically makes the show better.
Now I wonder if the number of people who were like, ooh, musical episode, or like, oh, if you got more people excited for the show or deterred from the show.
Maybe it makes it feel
like
better.
it might be a 50-50.
Yeah, where's our audience at? Where's our audience at? People, speak
the
up.
musical episode is the second to last episode too, so don't worry. It doesn't open up with singing. But come on, you got Beetlejuice as a pug, and he gets to sing. So look at and also my final argument for why you should watch this show is Pugsley is a very good boy. I love how they draw this little pug. Look, pugs should not exist except for Pugsley. I made this argument when I was talking about this show in a call because they were like, "Oh, but it's a pug and pugs are sad." It's like, look, this pug isn't real. It doesn't need to breathe, so it's fine. He's a good boy. I mean, like, look at him in this frame. Look at those little paws. He also wears a little fez, and he calls it his good boy hat.
Blip, blip, there's a fez. I can confirm. Fez confirmed. I repeat, fez confirmed.
What a good
And
lad.
Yes, he's just dude, he's just a good boy. He also says like he has a day where he's like, look, I've done a lot of magic today and I expect head scratches because I've been a very good boy. And the conviction that Alex Brightman puts into that is just like he truly believes he's been a good boy. And so like there we go. So yeah, I recommend Paranormal Park. It is great. And I think like we need more shows like it that are fun and like and you know, where these conflicts and stuff should just be like, yeah, these should be conflicts you see in shows just as much as like, you know, my family doesn't accept me. We've had plenty of that with heteronormative characters. And now we have ones where, yeah, this is a thing that exists too. These things should not be breaking as many boundaries as we are in the year of our Lord 2022. But you know what? I'm glad that we have stuff breaking the barriers. I guess I'll also say, if you have read the Dedina graphic novels and webcomic that this is based off of, they change a lot of stuff. So you can watch this without knowing the previous installments.
I was about to say, I didn't even know that it's based on anything.
Yeah, hold on. I could pull up the graphic novel.
I am actually
Then I will
2
link
years
it down
old
below.
finding out about the show.
I love the author's name. The author's name is Hamish Steele. That is way too cool of a name. Literally Hamish.
Is it a nickname or is it? Oh, there it is, on the Amazons.
Yeah, there are quite a few differences with the characters in this, but it is and also I think there's 2 books. I do recommend them. The graphic novels are good, but this is one of those things where like, and the creator created the show too. So the changes they made were more like to adapt it to be its own thing more than, oh, we're not going to acknowledge stuff from the book kind of stuff. It's like, it's one of those series where it's okay that the adaptation's different because it's meant to hit a different audience. Which I think is perfectly fine. Like, if you have like an IP that is just kind of like, look, if you want the characters to be more brash and more like darker, you can read the graphic novel. But if you want this more lighter fare, you have the show. It makes it more accessible. It's a fine line, and I think this show achieves it. So yeah, go watch it on Netflix. It's 10 20-minute episodes. You're not going to regret watching it.
Yeah.
And if you do, then you're incorrect. Anyways, that's my media.
I'm gonna
Excellent.
binge it.
What about you, Tia? What have you been watching or playing or reading?
Experiencing?
I've just been experiencing life, man. Just
Ooh, you want to? I mean, is life your media? Do you want to talk about life in general?
nah, not really.
Okay.
Let's see.
We can stall. We can stall. We can have Max do his media while you find yours.
Well, to be honest, let's see. Let me go through a list. I've been re-binge watching My Little Pony. Just finished.
Let's talk about the horse show.
Oh my god! Actually, I have something better.
Okay.
So, let me set it up. You are scrolling on TikTok. Yes, I know.
Wouldn't
Very
happen
terrible.
to me, but
Okay,
sure.
okay,
I can
okay,
pretend to imagine.
okay, Gen Z.
Imagine
yes,
you're scrolling on TikTok and you pass a few, I don't know, chaotic furry videos, and then all of a sudden you come across something that looks like, oh, dinosaurs? It is two Carnotauruses. And you see one begin to begin to rise up, raise its head, raise its tiny little arms, and start dancing and swinging them in circles.
I'll go find it. I saw this on Twitter.
So,
That's your
yeah,
media,
Jacob
the
and
entire
I,
dance?
that's my media, Prehistoric Planet. Jacob and I decided to start watching
it is
this
a whole
lovely...
show. It's a whole show.
It's a whole ass documentary.
I would have
and,
respected you so much if your entire media would have just been this clipped dance, and you would have if you would have had a, like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minute standing lecture on it.
I mean, I put the clip in the chat. It is a very
Dance of a Predator.
dance.
Look at these majestic creatures.
Look at his little arms. I have a big head and little arms.
And I just don't know how well this plan was solved. He's doing tippy taps.
Someone has to animate this. It's just like
blue arms sing in any blue colors sing in any way or form based on anything, because it seems so like we didn't know that many dinosaurs had feathers until recently, because certain elements don't really come through in fossils. So on what note do we know that they have blue skin on their tiny arms? On what do we know that?
They were completely useless before, like, we found out, well, I guess, quote-unquote, found out about this mating ritual. We're like, okay, why not make them blue? Make them...
I guess, like, it's given that we've discovered that they're related to birds, them having something brightly colored for mating reasons makes sense, because that's what we have, so we can make the deduction that it's, like, it is gone with that. I think what I love is that the show is scored by Hans Zimmer, so Hans Zimmer had to look at this scene and be like, violins, get ready.
I can work with that.
I can work with this.
Oh my god. But yeah, this entire show takes place in different seasons, different terrains, and it's honestly, it's actually very well animated for something of, you know, this. I mean, you're not gonna see any, like, artifacts and shit. I was I was actually scrutinizing it for any kind of artifacts around any edges, but yeah, it's definitely a good watch. Shows different, very, very different species, very different names from what Jacob and I were trying to guess, and it makes autism brain go brrr. So I every episode I think is about maybe an hour long, and they're probably like somewhere around 6, 7, somewhere around there. But yeah, I'd say give this a watch if you're willing to watch some absolute nonsense. And
I mean, it's a good
Somebody.
old David Attenborough narrated like nature documentary, but with like fake dinosaurs. I mean, the dinosaurs
he
aren't
makes it
fake.
interesting.
They're not fictional creatures, but you know what I mean. But also, it's no surprise that they look as good as they do, because it's the studio that did the animation for the Lion King 2019 movie. And as much shit as I will give the 2019 Lion King movie, it looks real. Now,
Yeah, that's the
now
one thing
they're
that we can
using
say
their
about it.
powers for good.
Exactly. And if it's only on Apple TV, we have other methods.
Yar
So
har.
today. Yar har fiddle dee dee.
Hey, at this point, Apple TV is actually making
Talk to
stuff
me about
that
that.
makes it a worthy streaming service. They have Central Park, they have Prehistoric Planet, they have the fucking Wolf Walker movie, they have the Fraggle Rock show.
Oh.
They made a new Fraggle Rock.
Huh.
Also,
Nobody
apparently, they're
knows
making a bunch of Peanuts movies. Like, there's some stuff going on with Apple TV.
Yeah. But yeah, I need somebody to get on it. Like that. Take that beautiful clip. Oh, no. And put Tia's face on top of him.
Oh my
Going-
god.
Talk
Okay.
about dinosaurs.
Do you want to talk about dinosaurs?
That was me when I was like 6, but I wanted to
mean,
be a raptor.
Of course you wanted to. That is
I would
so...
walk around with arms pulled in, 2 fingers out, and just
Oh,
roleplay as a
I
raptor.
knew kids like you. I knew kids like you.
That was
No,
during daycare of all times.
Yes, I knew kids like you, T.
Really?
Like,
Did
I
they
there
grow
were
up to be
plenty
sexy like me?
I don't know, probably not. But like the thing is that there are the horse girls of the world that really
God.
they didn't want to ride horses. They wanted to be a horse.
Oh god, no! I knew like 2 or 3 people who would spend their time galloping around in their backyard. They have jumps set up, and I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we continue with it, what age do we talk about? What age is it not okay anymore?
Like to want to be
be a
like a
horse
full-on
and-
horse
Yeah.
and galloping and all that.
I
Are
am an
you-
advocate for people who, like, if you're not hurting anyone, go for it. You could be like
Okay.
70 and continue to gallop around in your backyard. Hey, if you're doing that while you're 70, good on you. You've got good muscles.
Hey, good exercise. But I mean, like, I feel like I'm allowed to be slightly judgmental at like 14 or 15.
Okay, my niece is still
Hey.
younger, so
Look, oh, wait, is your niece a horse girl?
my niece is running around and being a horse, or she's riding an imaginary horse. I'm not entirely
Okay,
sure.
look, it's less bad when it's riding a horse, but when you're being the horse and going neigh.
She is. Sometimes she's also the horse making a sounds and then coming up to you as the horse and needing
Oh,
like.
that's adorable.
Actually cute.
That's adorable. I know how old your niece is. That's fine.
She's 25.
She's allowed.
No, she's not.
25. She would have had a very late baptism. But like
Oh
or
yeah,
communion.
yeah. Or actually, yeah, she just had her first communion, so this narrows the age
Yeah,
down
this would
somehow.
have been this would have been a very late communion. As someone who's had a communion and only a communion. But no, like God, I remember horse girls. I was never that. I was the one who wanted to make films. I was the one who had a little flip camera and wanted to make movies. I was that kid. Arguably worse.
I would have
Ellsworth-
become a horse girl, but I picked up a pencil and started drawing, so here we are.
There you go. Well, if you want to be a horse girl, but you don't have strong legs, draw. Y'all have no room to judge. Y'all's were bronies only a few. I'm still a brony,
Yeah,
Magic.
same here.
And also,
Being imagine
that didn't mean we want to be a
This-
horse.
This is like comparing furries with other kin. Yeah, there is a certain overlap, but
Yes,
there are levels in between.
Yeah,
There
like
are
look,
levels.
One is a
Look.
fan, one is has an interesting relationship with reality.
yeah, look. Also, I feel like I should make this clear. And given that we have the fan art, just because I have a mink as a fursona does not mean I want to become a mink. First of all, in some parts of the world, that's very dangerous. Because I could be made into a coat.
Oh no!
What are you doing?
I did it again. I'm wearing the shirt the wrong way around. Oh, gee.
Also,
Yeah.
nice spit stains.
Yeah, I noticed this too. Did I mention that it is hot here today?
Oh well.
Oh, no.
I mean,
I
empathize. It's like 90. It's like 97 over here right
Yeah.
now.
It's 92 here, and it's partly cloudy, and the
Yay!
relative humidity
We-
makes it
Sweaty
so
boys!
worse.
we had 100 feels like 108.
Yay! We've had that last week. We had a heat wave last week that was so bad. Like I moved to the new gym that I went to because it's in walking distance, and during the heat wave, Brett was like, "No, you're not allowed to walk to the gym this week." And I was like, "But why? This is the whole reason." They're like,
We're gonna
"Yeah."
die halfway there.
But yeah, and given the fact that I go over an overpass to go to this gym, I think he was like, I really do not need to scrape you off the pavement. But it's like, ha! You think that's gonna happen to me? When have I ever had any injuries by just existing? Don't answer that. Look, look, things are fine. I am someone who could drop their phone a million times and it doesn't break, unless I'm next to Max and then somehow it magically breaks. I still love that story.
I'm like this guy in Good Omens who has a curse for technology, and literally everything breaks, and this is actually the point how they save the day. Spoilers.
Tia, did I ever tell you about the phone story?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll tell this story and then we can move on.
I mean,
but like,
Yes.
we've actually been moving fast in the show. We
Yeah.
could take our time. But so,
Yeah.
this was in 2020, so in the before 4.
and
Because
it probably has to start with the fact that Keyframe drops her phone basically every 2 minutes.
okay, I will. Let me tell the story. Okay, but like, so the thing was, it was in the before 4 because my birthday in 2020 took place like right before everything closed. We were in like the perfect.
I mean, it
eye
was
of the
during
storm.
Doomsday.
The
Disneyland
well,
was 2 days from closing and it was already
We
empty.
didn't know that it was 2 days
40.
before Doomsday. Like, we didn't know. We were just, people were being cautious, but, this was around the time where we didn't know the pandemic was gonna be a pandemic. At least that, like, global-wide badness.
That is the definition of a pandemic.
We
Well,
love a
look,
good
we did-
panini.
We didn't know the level of how bad it was gonna be.
It's true.
This was in the ignorant times.
I was about to say the denial was strong. But yeah, please, your phone.
But yeah, we were out having fun, doing shit, and I have a bit of butterfingers, and I would be dropping my phone a lot. My phone didn't have a case. This is also a big thing to point out. We would go to this galleria that has like an escape room and like a movie theater and stuff. We went to go see Onward, and it was lovely. But every time we would go up the escalator, I would drop my phone, and the phone would just go, and then like we're both like, oh, no cracks or anything. And at some point, Max was just like, how? It fell face first.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. It's just fine. It's just fine. Don't worry about it. He got increasingly annoyed over the week. I want you to be...
If you drop glass like straight on its face, it doesn't break.
Yeah, but like,
She dropped it at every possible angle.
Yeah, this happened at Knott's Berry. This would happen at Disney, the Galleria, in Vegas, multiple times.
If there would be a Kama Sutra for dropping your phone, she would have gone through all the positions many times over.
Yeah, but like, at at some point, I think he got calmed down by it because it's like, it's not breaking. It's just not breaking. And then it was the last night that he was there, and we were like, let's go get some
You get him
ramen.
comfortable.
Yeah, false sense of security. Let's go get some ramen. That sounds like a great time. And it was in walking distance. So we're just walking, we're having a good time. I have the Google Maps open on my phone. So just if my arms were me and Max, which I have to do it like the yeah, there we go. I have to do it like this so it's actually accurate heights. So we're walking and everything, talking about the latest Steven Universe Future episode that dates this conversation. Oh, it was also, I think, the hospital episode, which made me really big sad. So I was already in a different plane of existence of disassociation. And, you know, Max talks with his hands sometimes. And it doesn't help when I'm also someone who talks with my hands and has a phone in my hand. So it then came that there was just this perfect apex of here's the phone and here's Max's hand, and then it goes and it lands on the ground, and I think you picked it up and you were like, "Are you?" The first words are out of his mouth. Because we could both see that the phone in the corner was cracked like halfway down, and a chunk of glass was out. And his and the first words out of Max's mouth isn't "I'm sorry."
No.
It was, "Are you kidding me?"
Probably with an F-bomb in between.
Are you fucking kidding me? And I mean, all I could do was laugh because then the rest of the walk to the ramen place was just him looking at the phone and just being like, "You dropped it like 50 times this week, and I broke it." Like, I mean, I'll give you money to fix it. By the way, like he would sometimes interject with saying, "I will pay for it to get fixed." Like, but how? I'm just like, look, you don't have to pay for it. It's fine. Also, this is hilarious. I mean, I got karma for laughing about it because I choked on a pepper during us eating ramen. I mean, it was great. I got free ice cream because the fucking I think the restaurant was afraid I was dying.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's the phone story. It's a great story.
And in between, since my media will not last very long, in between, I actually remember there's something else fantastic happened this week. After a year or something, I don't know, maybe a little bit less than a year, I went out again, mostly teased and dared by my coworkers, running before work. So on Friday morning, I was out running, and I did exactly what I did the very first time when I was out running in this neighborhood. I got lost. The exact same way like I did the first time I went out. I recalled it. I was walking down the street. I'm like, wait, I should have by now hit a landmark. I wanted to intentionally do a short run because I haven't run in months. And I recall the last few times when I actually did run last year, I was like, oh, everything hurts. I'm out of training. And then I'm running on and I'm like, fuck. Wait a second, I'm having a deja vu. Check my map. No, I missed the turn again and walked straight down. And why?
Okay. This mixed with the fact that you starved yourself when you were in Italy waiting for me while you were walking around the entirety of Palermo just makes me have one revelation. Denim, if you're watching, we're not allowed to leave the boy alone anymore. He's going to get lost like a kid in a J.C. Penney's. I feel like if we lose him when I visit in August, we may never see him again.
I just want to point out, I am.
You're a child.
Wait, how old am I again? 38. I'm 37. I'm 37, and I lived alone for the majority of my life, and I survived. I don't know how.
You just did.
Let it be. Oh, just know this, Max. Me and Denim don't know either.
Wait, is it the majority by now? That's a good question.
Yes.
No, and now I'm. I lived alone for many years between moving out at home and then in Berlin. So there was a span, but.
Point being, you somehow have survived to be this age.
Probably a decade or so.
Without a direct intervention of someone being like, no! with that exact sound effect. That was a lot.
Madam.
Don't worry, it was just a soda can that's empty and a bunch of new nail polish I bought because I am someone who has a collection.
But yeah, media. The final one for today. It will be. It was a like. Okay, have I finished anything? Have I started anything? Have I to a degree where I can talk about it? And besides another entry in an ongoing audiobook series, which is still fantastic, but I probably already talked about it at least 2 times. The only new media this week that I consumed and therefore can talk about would be the beautiful Netflix jam of Chicken Hair.
I saw this recommended and I haven't watched it.
Yes, I saw it also
What the
recommended, and there is a skunk furry girl in it, which was enough for me to be like, I probably should watch it for research reasons, and can't wait for her to appear. So, what to say about it? Maybe to just give the premise, because the premise already comes with a lot of question marks. So you have this hare who is part chicken, and he just gets found by this adventurer who happens to become the king of an island, but on this island where there is a royal adventurer guild, there is
it's based off a series of graphic novels.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
And the art style does not look similar at all.
Okay, I haven't checked the graphic novel yet. But yeah, and so it's already like very unexplained. Like, okay, you have those 2 adult rabbits in the beginning, or bunnies or whatever, who just Indiana Jones a temple up, and apparently they are princes because one of them is a king the next time we meet him, and they just, without any explanation, find the baby chicken hair outside of the temple that they just inspected, and the one of the brothers is evil, one of the brothers is good, very, very blatantly displayed as such, and yeah, now he's a prince. This took me also like 10 minutes into the movie. Wait. His father is actually the king now from being in Indiana Jones just 5 minutes. Oh, okay, just dealing with it. We are having a movie with a being which is half chicken, half hare, without any explanation. To the end of the movie, we don't get any. He's just there as Bebe chicken hair, and he gets adopted, and now he has complexes. I was wondering how much of this story is also an LGBT metaphor, because it's all about him hiding his true self and being insecure about it, and actually getting teased for it. While he had a grade A dad. His dad is like, no, be proud and everybody is special. So very, very idealistic. And then adventure happens. So he wants to be an adventurer Indiana Jones style like his dad, and he goes on an adventure with his turtle butler, which is this turtle is his butler. It's a thing. And he runs into Skunk Girl, who has an absolutely OP introduction, like she is OP as a character, and it's like, and then they nerf her right away. It's like, okay, it's competently enough done. You can tell it's not an American story because you have like alcohol jokes and shit in it, which just wouldn't exist in an American kids media. It's tolerable. I would say it doesn't have the budget of an Illumination movie, but it has more heart to it. But it's also like, it's a story, all right? Again, it starts with some adventurer princess in an Indiana Jones setup finding a baby half chicken, half hare.
It is based off an American graphic novel.
Oh, that could be, but the production of the Netflix movie.
It was made in Belgium.
Yeah.
Like, it's because I looked it up. The studio that made it, for people who watch Saberspark videos, you know those movies like Son of Bigfoot and Bigfoot Family that has the really like daddy looking Bigfoot that just looks like a very hairy man? That's the studio that made this
Wow.
movie.
We were already wondering while watching it if and when Saber might talk about this one. But it's the thing. It's not bad. It's nothing that raises the bar in any way or form. It's nice. It's popcorn. It's entertaining. It's something where I would park my nieces in front of if they would watch it. Or my nephews are probably too old. I mean, not too old to watch it, but too old to park them in front of it, as a good guardian should. Oh Jesus! Oh!
Yeah,
Oh,
same
God.
Oh no!
Like when I said just looks like a hairy man, I'm not kidding.
Okay, I missed out on all of it. So, okay, first things first, I need to show this art style of the actual comic of Chicken Hair, because that is a thing. Like, okay, everybody keep staring at this. Where do I point in the right direction? I believe I point. No, this.
No, you're not.
Stare.
There we
Okay,
go.
stare at this. Internalize those three characters. No? The chicken hair, the skunk, the turtle, and now be prepared for this. I don't even see a skunk anymore. So they removed the skunk and replaced her with an ape, I guess, and a little
I
demon
mean,
girl.
there seems to be a female character in the background.
But yeah, the chicken hair himself looks very different for sure. But
He has a little roosters thing on the head.
but that's the only similarity. But yeah, also, yeah, that's a
Daddy
dad, all
Bigfoot.
right. That is a dad.
I just
I am frightened.
yeah, I remembered. I think Steven talked about these movies, and it's just like, it's just a hairy man. Like, it's not Bigfoot.
He's got no big ass forehead. He has no underbite. Like what's going on?
He looks. He just looks like he needs to be waxed.
That's not.
We need monster fuckers to start designing shit, man.
Yeah.
I need to watch these movies because I can't believe that it's. Oh, there we.
I don't like the
Okay,
way he's
no,
looking at me.
it isn't Bigfoot. I just looked up the Wikipedia for
Oh.
this movie. Hairco is a big mega corporation run by Wallace Eastman that specializes in improving people's hair. His helicopter chases scientist Dr. Harrison, who escapes by jumping into a river. So yeah, I think he just has a bunch of hair growth formula on him.
Oh,
and people
so
think that
okay.
he's Bigfoot.
So he's not meant to be
Okay.
a Sasquatch. Okay.
Yeah, but still, like, you can't say this is Son of Bigfoot and then title it Bigfoot Superstar afterwards. It's like,
If it's
what?
officially not Bigfoot.
yeah, this is a lie. Also, he's voiced by Sonic the Hedgehog, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Wait, it's another.
It's not movie Sonic. It's video game
okay,
Sonic.
okay.
It's Roger Craig Smith. Like, so
Oh, wait,
yeah.
wrong one.
But anyways,
Wrong one. There's the right one. There's the right one. Yeah.
So, do you recommend Chicken Hair to our obviously adult audience?
Totally adult. I mean, it has charm to it. It has nice stuff. It's very harmless. It's very, very harmless. I mean, if you want to have something to play or maybe have your kids to watch, and like it's watchable. It's not offensive, but it was fascinatingly harmless. But it had some what I personally loved were the pigs. The pigs were, for the pigs, to just point out the pigs, they did something genius by utilizing that it was CG, by making them completely robotic. They moved as a unit in straight lines and whatnot. Think the robots on the Planet of Robots in Futurama first season. But in a world that otherwise behaves completely organic, which made them stick out in this amazing way. So they played around with shit. So that was fun. But yeah, beyond that, it's like very kids movie, as in like.
But it's not like a preschool kids movie.
No.
It's not a talking down to you for kids movie.
No, I would not say.
Hey.
But it's like in the end, very big events happen, and yet the death count remains surprisingly low. Where you are like, wait, isn't this supposed to be a doomsday scenario? I mean, the hamster of darkness is in the title. The hamster of darkness, when what is hidden behind it gets released, everybody's okay, which is like, You would expect more from that. From what they imply. So, no, they keep it family friendly, I guess. Well,
Well,
but
there
yeah,
you go.
enough of that. Tell us something about those 4 lovely ladies on screen right now.
The dichotomy between the 2 Netflix things that we talked about of Paranormal Park and that. It's like, wow. But oh yeah, this is the art of the week, done by Animated Freak. He they made a very nice art. There's me, and then there's Key, there's Tempera, and then there's Abby, my Goyles. 2 of them are Sonas, the other one's a character. I mean, I'd argue that all of them are characters in their own way. I don't like
There's a little
making
bit of
things that
you
are.
in everyone.
If it has green eyes, it's probably based off me. But ironic, given that some people think that I don't have green eyes. I do. Don't look at me if you're looking that deep into them. Either you're someone I'm very close to, or I need to call the police.
Or maybe
But yeah,
I've seen
I
them.
got.
They're beautiful.
Oh, shut up. But like
No.
this artwork was just really nice. I also love that the sky somehow has a little bit of our awkward background with the rainbows that we went with this season. Happy
Yeah,
Pride.
fitting.
AWKWARDCast is Pride Month flavored. But yeah, it was just a really nice artwork. It also was just really, I guess it was surreal to see someone still draw me with the blue tank top, because I haven't like drawn myself with the blue tank top in like years. Because that blue tank top does not fit anymore, because that was back when I was a bit bigger. So that thing is very loose now. But yeah, it's just a really cute picture. I don't get a lot of art of Abby and Tempera, so it's always just really nice to see. I really wish I
It
had a
gives you the
shirt
honey
like
glows.
yes. I really wish I had a shirt like Tempera's with the darker green sleeves. The closest thing I have to that is my Slytherin shirt, and I don't wear that often anymore because that causes problems. But yeah. So yeah, thank you for this fan art. It's really sweet. Let's move on to the questions because I don't like talking about
Yes.
myself.
Fair. Only one on Twitter today.
Wow.
By good old J Rock, keeping down the fort, keeping up the fort. One of those, keeping
up the fort.
keeping up the fort. Okay, for all 3, would you rather be forced to eat something you absolutely hate, or be forced to do an activity you loathe?
So either eat something we hate or do something we hate.
Basically.
Okay, I really wish I could know what does activity imply. So does that just mean like a hobby thing, or are we robbing a bank? Because I don't like robbing banks.
Why not? You make
Oh,
money.
God.
It's the cheapest way to make, or the fastest way to make
I
lots
don't
of
like
money.
committing crimes, Max.
Wait, I can't follow.
Okay, I mean, like, I also don't want to like protest abortion clinics. Like, I hate doing that. So I'm just gonna say it's something we don't like that we do that you have to do regularly.
Taxes.
So like taxes. Yeah, you know what? There you go. That's all. That's one. I hate doing those.
Taxes.
Okay. Tia, would you rather eat something you hate or do something you hate?
Oh god. Considering I've got emetophobia and I fear that more than anything else, I would rather
That's
do
the fear
something.
of vomiting, folks.
Yeah.
So
I would rather do something that I hate rather than eat something that I hate
Curious.
because, I don't want to be sick.
Hmm.
Because, wow, do I fear that? But doing I don't know, what would I do that give a presentation in front of millions and
public
millions
speaking.
of people. Yeah, no. It's hard enough to do this, but I would probably have a panic attack if I were to do that. So yeah, panic attack. I'll
Okay.
take that over emetophobia.
Okay, well there you go.
Fair.
I think I'm gonna eat the thing. I've done too many things that I don't like. So, a lot of stuff in life you have to just tough it out and do it. And I'm kind of just used to that. when you eat something you don't like, it's just a very look, just hork it down and you're done.
Ugh,
As
no.
long as it's so like, look, if I'm just going to eat, and look, the thing I hate on this earth the most is bland chicken. I can eat bland chicken. So I'll just be like, I'm eating paste and that's it. But so I think I would rather do that. It's faster and it's at least a little bit more painless. Unless you're telling me to eat rotten food, then I will be in pain for a while. But
it needs to be actual food and an actual.
it's actual food.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to I'm going to take the food option.
Okay. And I would fascinating. This would have been a great one for splitting the room. Because I actually feel more like eating it again. No, the opposite. No, like doing a thing because I'm picky with food, and and I mean you often you have to do a lot of things in life that are nasty or annoying or you don't like. So But when it comes to eating, I am like I enjoy eating. I like eating, and therefore I would hate to have to eat something that I would actually hate. So.
Well, what's the thing that you hate doing? What is going to be the thing?
I don't know.
Come on, Tia said public speaking. Pick something.
I'm okay with public speaking.
Well, okay, but what's something you hate doing?
Please stand by.
Cleaning my mug on a regular basis between coffees.
Oh, Lord.
You do hate doing that. I do know that you hate
I'm
doing
actually
that.
just too lazy for it. And
lazy.
I don't like being wasteful. I mean,
what's the wasteful part about it?
The water
Cleaning?
that is needed for the cleaning of it. If I do it after every single mug of coffee, that accumulates. Just saying.
How many mugs of coffee are you drinking a day?
2.
Yes. So you clean it once a day. So what's the big deal?
You still save water if
You're
you
not
don't do it once a day.
You're not wasting that much water by cleaning 1 cup.
Well,
you waste more water flushing the toilet than you do cleaning 1 cup.
See, I need to make up for all my bathroom breaks by saving water on the mug.
Don't feign environmentalism for your own convenience.
Well, yeah.
Okay, but there you go.
That was Discord. So it's all this was Twitter. Now it's all to you.
Yes, now it's Discord. So Deaf Alchemist, who doesn't ask a lot of questions, picked one. So I'm going to pick this one first. Ask Awkward, what husbando, waifu, non-binary fictional character do you have that would make people raise an eyebrow? Hard mode, no Egon for Key and nobody glitchy is drawn for them. But
Jesus Christ.
Okay, no, we're not going to do that level of hard mode because Tia has quite a few that people would raise eyebrows about, and I want to hear them. But yes, so what is a character on your simplest that you have that, I don't know, goes against your usual taste, or is just one where people would be like, really? That one? I mean, I know mine because if I ever utter it, I know that I get a lot of about, so I'm gonna go last.
Everyone knows about my original Doofenshmirtz, but I feel like I feel like the most out there one would probably have to be Long John Silver from Treasure Planet, I guess.
Huh.
I could kind of understand. I mean, I don't think it goes with your type most oftenly, but however, I do know that you also like Norm's character in Klaus. So it's also just kind of, so I'm just kind of like, I guess it kind of fits in there, but I guess that one is one that I would not expect to be a Tia character.
I just have so many weird ones. It was hard to choose.
Honestly, it's one of the most normal ones you've had, so that's the one that I'm just kind of like, huh. Because I've seen people.
I mean, if you want to go for normal, go for Miguel and Tulio on my list, man.
Oh yeah, that one is a very raising eyebrow for you because they're not stinky. I mean,
Uh-huh.
Tulio's a little bit stinky, but like he's normal
Yeah.
level of stinky.
I see you, Odie. Tia, what? What do you mean, Tia, what?
For some reason, I'm gonna put this frame of Long John that I found. It gives me the energy of the scene from Goofy movie with Pete at the hot tub. That's like getting
Oh
away from the
no,
MTV.
no! I knew it. I knew exactly.
We don't put enough water in these things. I guess mine would be Zephyr from My Little Pony, simply because I know people bully me about that one.
Rightfully so.
Chris.
Yeah, why? No, not just Chris, Tia. He bullies
Well,
me.
the one that I've heard.
Yeah. Fucking. That one's a very common one. I know a lot of people also raise their eyebrow at me liking Nathan Fillion's character in Buffy, who's the evil
Oh
priest.
yeah, that is a eyebrow raiser.
Why? Why are they? It's Nathan.
It is Nathan.
He's evil. And he
Is
kind
he
of
also
also
a piece
looks
of
like...
shit?
Yes, he kills people.
Well, he's your type.
Yeah.
Yeah! But what about you, Max? You're pretty firm in your type most of the
Yeah,
time.
that's
so I
the
don't
thing.
know.
I just scrolled through my entire waifu list back from 2018 on Twitter, and I look through it and I'm like, yeah, none of them will raise an eyebrow. Either because I am just so trash and it's well known, or I'm secretly mainstream after all.
Okay, what's your trashiest one, I guess?
The skunk from Chicken Hair.
I mean, if in a canon character was not so convincing, I'm waiting for fan art to come in.
Okay, what about...
Yeah,
like,
fair.
I guess like a trashiest option would be like, this character has nothing going for them except their looks. Like, it is really just the most surface level simp that you could have.
Oh, I guess in this case maybe what's the Gale character from Ratchet and Clank? Rivet. I literally know nothing about this entire franchise. I just thought like look
Long
very
John Silver is scrutinizing you right now.
yeah, right. Oh. Right direction, wrong direction.
Other way.
Yeah.
It's just the thing of like, I don't know much about this character. I don't want to do the research.
Exactly.
She's cute and that's it.
Yeah, and then I mean she
Pretty woman.
She comes in badass. This gray looks so much better than the brown that the main guy has. She has a robot arm, and I have to admit, the more I learned, like seeing cutscenes from the actual game, I was like, I preferred when I didn't know anything. Then I could just envision, like, I could just be like, okay, character design, awesome. I don't need to know anything about personality or whatever.
And then we have the
Gross.
Twitter artists come in with
Exactly.
degeneracy.
If you go through my Twitter history from the right time, like, every second post is a retweet of somebody's art. I was in full support of it. Or maybe here's one from FTKs. Is this the name of them? FDK,
Yes.
the artist, yeah. FDK's gadget interpretation loves this oily, smoking, like this super grunty one where you are like, yeah, I'm not a smoker and I'm actually very pissy about people who stink like smoke, so it should absolutely not tick my boxes, but I'm like, yeah, still.
It's sexy in theory, but in real life it gives me a headache.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like most characters in Cowboy Bebop. They're hot, but if you were probably around them in real life, they probably smell so bad from all the smoking and lack of showering. Like,
Yep.
filthy is sexy in theory, but then in practice, it's like, oh god,
Yeah.
gross.
We need to hit a proper post-apocalypse where actually nobody can shower us and body odor is just commonplace, so you don't care about it anymore. If everybody stinks, nobody does.
At that point, your nose gets adjusted. It's like when you own like a pet and you don't smell the pet anymore.
Yeah.
But you talking about Rivet just makes me think of all the people that started simping for Tana from Crash Bandicoot when her redesign came out.
Oh yeah. I don't know
And, like,
anything about her either.
yeah, and the thing is that I grew up with the Crash Bandicoot games, and so I was like, yeah, it looks so much better than her older design, which is like, you know, kind of a blonde bimbo looking thing. But I'm just like, but I thought that I met a bunch of Crash Bandicoot fans,
Nope.
and then they're like, oh no, we just think that this character has a pixie cut and is thick, and it's like, well, cool, you do know that there's more about the games. Don't care, just that there's a hot tomboy. It's like, look, I
Yep.
can support the
Badonkers.
hot. I'll support the hot tomboy thing, because Lord knows she's easier for me to cosplay with her current design than her older one.
Yes.
But she is on the list.
Ah.
I don't want to
can't wait
take.
to see it.
Who knows? Maybe Eurofurence.
I was
mean,
about
it is
to
a
say.
furry character,
Yeah.
but like, but no, just it's the same energy of just like, God damn it, play. I feel like they make these characters hot so you would be encouraged to play the games. Play the games
Why,
so I can have
yes.
someone to talk to. But it's like, no, we're just going to look at this character, make a bunch of fan art, then not touch the video games with a 10-foot pole.
Ooh. Also, trashiest one maybe this badger girl from this anime. Fighting bites? No, biting. Irgendwas mit bites.
Killing bites.
Killing
and
bites.
Look, it's trash because the show is trash.
Yeah.
But the show is great, and it's trash. I love Killing Bites. In the other room, I have all the mangas. So
Really?
like, yeah.
Oh my.
Yes, I really like Killing Bites.
What? Huh? Okay.
What?
But, no, it's just like, I recall when I came across it, I was like, half furry girl. And you were giving me a very hard time. And I dropped off the show like 4 or 5 episodes in, and now you own the entire manga. It's just like, how did this happen?
Maybe I'm secretly more furry trash than you.
Apparently.
Step up.
I can't believe it.
Step up your. That's the thing. The people that don't wear it on their sleeves are the most. They're the secret freaks.
Yeah.
But no. I mean, also, I guess like the trash thing that makes people raise eyebrows, I guess in kind of case and just in general, is like the don't stick your dick in crazy thing, where it's like so many on your on anyone's simplest, including mine, are characters where it's like, okay, in theory, maybe I can, because it's just kind of like I can't justify them being terrible people, but
I gotta look up the simplest again.
but it's like but come on, their terribleness is just their flavor. Come on, it really is like a justifying bad behavior. It's like, but they're hot.
I mean,
would I really fuck Harley Quinn?
Yeah. Or Jinx.
Yes.
Or Undyne.
Jinx, or Undyne. Like no, like it's like, look, they're a lot, but that's part of the fun, and also they're not real.
The Mona's on my list too.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go.
Ooh.
But there,
And
thank you, Deb.
Loki.
That was a good question.
Yes.
Who's on mine? I gotta find mine.
Do we need to?
I found mine.
Let's incriminate myself.
Okay, let's incriminate each other. So Tia, I show your list on screen now. That's obvious since you posted it.
Oh lord. I have comfort characters and rearrange my guts.
This is your last chance to veto it.
Nope.
No.
Nope. I'm going all in.
Oh, you're going on. Here we go. Tia's simplest. Okay, comfort characters. Doofenshmirtz, no surprise. I mean, for anybody who knows you, no surprise.
Yeah.
Sundrop, Captain Long, Silver, we just talked about. The Heavy, oh my.
Yeah, that's new.
Foster Home. Let me guess, Mogens is the fair man?
From Klaus.
Yeah, from Klaus.
Well, he has very similar energy to John Silver, so I'm not really judging on that front. I mean,
Please
not
tell me
more
I
than
don't
before.
like this.
Oh yeah, I remember when you were suddenly drawing a lot of Scrooge in weird tight outfits.
Yeah. The tight black Sleeveless turtleneck.
Yeah, that was great. Good
You
times. Good times.
you have a thing for that particular outfit.
I know, I love it so much.
Drake Mullard doesn't ring any bells.
From DuckTales.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Wait, is Drake Mullard the Darkwing one?
Uh-huh!
Okay.
Oh,
I believe
his civilian form.
I believe classic
Yep.
Darkwing is on mine, so I can't judge. Berkeley Beetle? This is Berkeley also from DuckTales.
No,
No.
Berkeley Beetle is from Thumbelina. That's the one voiced
Here,
by
let me
Gilbert
get it.
Gottfried.
Oh, what?
Let me get a
What?
picture.
Yeah, give me.
Here's a picture of
okay.
Berkeley Beetle and
Okay.
Saber Spark that I drew a while back.
Okay. I'm. Hello there, Mr. Beetle.
He's from
You're beautiful,
Thumbelina.
baby.
Yeah. Okay. Kloppen.
Clopin Troyafou from
Well,
Hunchback
Pawn,
Notre Dame.
if you know the one who sings the opening number in the Hunchback movie,
Okay. Okay.
big nose.
Yeah, I remember him. Rodney Cotterbottom from Robots.
Yeah, comfort
Yeah,
character.
the main character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miguel from Road to El Dorado. Tulio from Road to El Dorado.
Yep, can't have one or the other, gotta have both.
Keyframe is probably going to be very happy about this one after Jack-o'-lantern.
Yep.
No wonder
Wait,
you're
who?
Lupin the Third.
Oh, yeah! I mean, Angie.
Osmosis Jones. TBOL.
The Book of Life.
Okay, haven't watched it, so I will just take
What the hell is this list?
Ralph on Wreck-It Ralph. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Rearranging my guts. Oh my. Daisuke Jigen. Oh wait, Jigen from also Lupin.
Jigen. Yep.
Jigen was the pistol guy, right?
Yep.
Yes,
The gunman.
that's the one with the hat.
Okay. Earth from Jim, old and new. Junkrat from Overwatch. Oh boy. He's a literal red man, stinky red man.
I know!
But after all the buff guys in your list, it got me really confused. Murdoch Nicholas doesn't ring any bells.
That's the lead,
Gorillas.
Murdoch from Gorillas, the pickle man.
Oh, funny. I have D2 on mine. The one from
You mean
2D,
2D?
yeah.
2D, yeah. Oh, the devil from Cuphead and yeah, okay, this makes sense. I saw the fan art. Black Hat from Villainous. Doesn't ring it.
The-
Oh wait! That show. Oh, the
Yep.
Spanish show that never got a proper translation, but fan translations.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maui from Moana. Okay. Grunter
Yes.
Stan.
He's a long time fling.
Rick Sanchez.
Yes, from Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Dr. Facilier. Okay. And
Hell yes, I mean, I'm not biased. He doesn't say my name in the movie.
And Threx from Osmosis Jones. Well,
One of my oldest.
I guess fair is fair. Mine comes with visuals.
I'm trying to find mine, so
Okay,
give me one
I'm
minute.
buying you more time. Okay, Gadget, no surprise, we already talked about it.
Hell yeah.
Feneko, she, this stalking little psycho, I love her. Yeah, then obviously the ultimate cat burglar. This lady just for the gif.
That one is the most just like surface level. That one makes Rivet look like.
Yeah, that's true. I literally don't know anything about her buff chick.
I would let her bench press
We
me.
did these in 2018, right?
Yeah, December of 2018.
Oh, damn.
Then yeah, Buffy obviously. Her from Gunsmith Cats. What's her name? Is she May? No, May is the other one. She is I don't know, but her. Wonder Woman from DCEU.
Damn.
The lady is like, the lady is good lady. Undyne. Another
Fish Woman Unite.
Another psycho of my heart.
Where is this fucking list?
Ginny in the books is a fantastic character. I hate what the movies did with her. Yeah, Black Widow is a pretty obvious pick. Specifically, modern Tomb Raider, not the old one that everybody had as a poster in the room in the 90s. Yeah, Harley Quinn, obvious. Femme Shep. Fun
Yes, a
fact:
classic.
I never played as Femme Shepherd, but for some reason she made it on the list. I don't know how she made it on the list. Tali is somebody who earned her place on the list. Wait, where are the? I redid my wall because I did a few. Oh, Tali, where are you? Tali, yeah.
Oh my lord.
I got him that one.
Yeah. Yeah, both of them. For very different reasons.
Where is
Task.
this fucking...
Yes.
Shadowcat specifically from Evolutions. I remember I actually had a crush on her when I watched it in real time, so back in the 90s. She also, nice loud character, Videl. Now the furries start. Okay, we have Mild Marion, we have Judy Hopps. Oh yeah, I also had a thing for her when I watched Helsing back in the day. Demona. Give me those psychos. Good old Cat from Jolly Jack, as well as Scarlet. Spider-Gwen. Buff, Quirky. Also, then for mixing it up, I also went into Husbandos, Loki, Star-Lord. He is such a good boy. I forgot his name, but he's such a good boy.
Dude.
Yeah. I mean, I was playing male straight shepherd because play what you know, but he was such a good boy, and as a gay or a female character, I would have probably gone for him. No questions asked. Yeah, he also.
Why is the search not going?
Last season, and after the last season, a little bit like Sherlock, not for the writing, but him as a character. By Cucumber Ben. Beast Boy was my man in good old Teen Titans. I like Matt Smith. I know that everybody's hot for Tennant or for Christopher. I like Matt. He was good.
He looks like a good lad.
While we are on X-Men Evolution.
The tail.
Oh, Spike. Good guy. Oh, another Spike. Look at this. All the Spikes.
2 spikes in a row.
2 spikes in a row. And Naked Nathan Fillion. Who doesn't? Amy. Jinx.
Yes.
I guess Amy is also a trash selection, I guess. Alex. Oh yeah, best character from Young Justice. Here's a gem that probably nobody knows. Armitage 3, very trashy 90s anime. Rose from New Vegas. Oh, 18, yeah. Loved her. What do we have here? Oh, another one that probably not many people know. Angua from Discworld, the werewolf.
You look ever so slightly
Oh,
familiar.
Cell is also
Thank you,
great.
Odie, for finding this fucking thread.
He found your trash list. Great.
Yeah, because I guess I didn't put any key terms when I first put it where it was like cartoon crushes. I only got 2 days till my Twitter. What I don't get is that the advanced search on Twitter is fucking bogus because I put in my account and I put in the whole thing of December 2018 and it wasn't linking me any 2018 tweets. And it's like, I know I haven't cleaned my Twitter that far back.
Okay, I guess I should speed up since the list is long. Yeah, both Lola bunnies. This one as well as this one for very different reasons. This even without ever... by now I have watched Black Lagoon and she's okay, but I like more the idea of her. Lord Hader, great. Yeah, Poison Ivy. Those are also obvious ones. May.
Okay, wait. The Wendy's chick?
She is so sassy. She is such a bitch.
That should have been your eyebrow-raising answer. She's a fast food mascot.
I mean, specifically for her online presence. I don't care about the cookie cutter Kleenex smiley girl in the logo.
Especially
for the bitch on Twitter.
Okay.
Then May is like May is such a mood. great character. What is,
Tomboy.
oh yeah, okay. Here we are getting very obviously again, like Kerrigan, whatever. I like Blackjack. I like Blackjack probably more than Little Pip. Yeah, from the Steven universes, her absolutely.
It's piss.
She
Yeah,
got better.
yeah.
She's
Bob.
not a.
Yeah, she got up and down in the writing. Oh, all three of them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I actually liked Movie Alita. I also like Comic Alita, but movie was doing a decent job. I was okay with it.
This was you speeding up.
Yeah, apparently. Okay. From Firefly. Oh, there we talked about this.
There's Killing Bites.
Yeah,
Yay.
and there is good old whatever the artsy one from Stardew Valley. Oh, we have another Husbando round with all the good boys.
Hey. Judy!
Oh,
Kakashi.
yeah.
I
I actually put All Might on there. Why did I put All Might on there? But yeah, Peter
think you were
Dinklage.
tweaking the bottom of the barrel there.
Yeah, but Peter Dinklage also great, man. Then Catra, Keyframe is very happy with me for having her on here.
She got better.
She
She
got
got
better.
better. She genuinely got
Another-
better. But I mean, like, if you're talking about season 1 Catra, no.
Also, another great trash, because I know nothing about her except that she's my girl in HOTS, that I play in HOTS all the time. Shigo was great.
Shigo's perfect.
God tier.
Yeah.
Mystique, obviously.
Yeah,
and
Raven.
Raven.
Again, trash tier
Nova.
because she has no personality.
She literally, her ability is to make disposable clones.
True that.
Yay.
Do I see Panty?
Do you see
Yes.
Panty? Between Panty and Stalkings, Panty took the race.
Wow,
Anna,
gross.
yeah, exactly. I love this. I needed to use this GIF specifically. I
love
recall
that GIF.
searching for that GIF because it needed to be that GIF and nothing else.
It's the only good thing to come out of that fucking short film that it's from.
Oh, that's another trash one. What's her name? The lady,
It's already a great start when you call her what's her name.
Yeah, the black. I'm not good with names, but I know that she is the Black Widow or from Dexter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
And then, last but not least, the Yandere prototype. Still need to watch the show though. And that's the 91 from me. How long is your list again, Key?
Mine is long. but we
Probably
can go
longer. Okay, we need to go. How do we go even faster? Okay. Yeah, okay.
fast. No, see,
Yes.
the thing is that you could just go like, yeah,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Just click on Nick and it'll go down
Oh,
more.
okay. Oh, there's something missing in between.
Yes.
Oh.
I
Wholeheartedly
deleted
agree.
I deleted a couple simply because some people were like being like what the character's age is, and I was like, but it's like
I didn't care for this in my list because obviously
just
I
wanted
wouldn't
to be,
care
I just
about a
wanted to be
teenager.
careful because like I do want to make it clear because
Yeah.
the one that got deleted was Miles Morales. I've liked Miles since he was a comic book character, and when he's a comic book character, he is in his 20s.
Yeah.
So like, I just didn't want to get the flack.
Mm.
It like.
I don't
But yes,
care.
we-
It's like the character, obviously, I wouldn't romanticize a teen, so obviously they are in my age range. Problem solved. It's about the character, not about the age.
I know, but
Yeah,
like
I
Eddie
get you. Yeah.
Parker.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody knows it. All right. You. Good
Yes.
old.
I love
Rapunzel.
Eugene.
Yeah. Oh, Cusco. Good choice. Good choice. I support that choice.
One of
Little
my
piece
first,
of
one of
shit,
my
of
first
course.
human,
I
one of
hope-
my first human cartoon
Yeah.
crushes was Cusco.
Oh, yeah, good. I mean, he
Yeah.
turns into a llama halfway through the movie, so I'm not sure how true that is with the first human. But yeah, good old Harry was on mine. He was on mine with the same GIF even. Can't complain. Yeah,
You were the
same.
real people. Ugh.
Yeah, disgusting, isn't it? Strange. I guess he's asshole enough for your taste.
Well,
Oh.
Strange probably would be taken off this list now
No.
after Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, the shots been
But,
fired.
but also, that GIF's not for Batman down there. That's for the Flash, specifically Justice League Flash.
Oh,
because
okay. Yeah, you needed to explain
actually,
that.
there's not a lot
God,
of good
he's
Justice
shaped like a
League animated
Dorito.
Flashes. I love him.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
And there
it took
he
you.
is.
It took you until number 14. I'm so proud of you. And this one is surprising.
Only cartoon Venkman. The only cartoon Venkman that I don't like live action Venkman.
Yeah. What did I say earlier about the simping for certain doctors and not others?
Spraying with the horny spray.
Oh,
Yes!
that is taste. Oh, Tom
Aww.
Holland. Yeah, Tommy would probably make my list nowadays. Yeah, he's good. He's good, man. Nightwing. Oh, look at this.
Lad.
I'm classic. I
Yeah.
can't help it.
Marion on your end. No, Marion on my end. Robin on your end.
Oh yeah, then I
why?
go into my
Oh.
waifus.
Yeah, the waifus. Okay, yeah. Both of them were on mine, so I approve because my personal improvement is what
Yes.
matters. Same here. Samus. Good choice.
Samus.
Yeah, good choice. Thumbs up. Gamora also. Good choice. Oh, Minerva Mink. That is
I can fix her.
yeah, Judy. Oh.
I want to see that.
Yeah. I don't want to judge the character just because the show went to shit. So
I preface with Voltron. It was before it went to shit. She was one of my
fair.
favorites.
2018 could be before it went to shit. Is this a lady from now what's the movie name? It takes place in the 80s in Berlin.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. But yeah,
Look-
good choice. The ice water bathing lady. Also Spider-Gwen. Back
I
to the
mean,
boys.
can I simp for someone that I basically look exactly like? Like that's just the
Yes.
biggest.
It's-
That's narcissism.
I was about to say it's called narcissism, and yeah, absolutely.
Self-love.
Back to the boys.
Naveen.
Okay, yeah. Now the
Yeah.
pony trash.
Capper.
Pony trash comes in.
Capper,
Oh, Loki. Yep. I'm okay with that.
McCree,
Huh.
or Cassidy now as he's known.
Cassidy.
Lynn's character in that
Okay.
one.
Oh, because it's Lynn. Okay, yeah, okay. I got it.
Yes, my boy.
Bolin.
But one of the few that is not a skinny boy
It's true.
is Bolin.
Yeah, he's
But
not
I
too
love
small.
Bolin.
Zuko.
Yeah, Tony Stark is a mood. That's true. And Spike, of course. And
My
another
favorite-
doctor.
My favorite Doctor is the
Oh.
Ninth Doctor.
And yet 10 made it before him. Well, I mean, I love the characters. I would not have fallen in love with Voltron in the first place. So I can't. Oh.
There's the trash boy.
Let's continue with more Lynn. More Lynn. Let's see how somebody do a tally how many Lynn characters are on the list. Then again, the list
Yeah,
is probably
I mean,
too
Danny
old.
was also one of my first
Yeah.
cartoon crushes.
Oh, really? Him, hot and cold.
You know what?
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah.
I love characters that are assholes or tragic.
I mean, you already had Zuko on here, so obviously you have Zuko 2.0 on here. It's fair.
This was before I felt. Though I will say it's evolved. My hero boy is Hawks now.
Oh,
Hawk
okay.
supremacy.
Okay, I can. Oh yeah, we already talked about that one. Oh, Weebly! I just started
Human
replaying.
Weebly!
Yeah, I just started replaying Portal 2.
Yes, and
also,
I specifically love this humanized design of
Yeah.
Wheatley. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
very popular.
and
Same.
Black Hat, there he is. See, I actually recognize him when I
Black
see him.
Hat.
I just was like blah earlier.
I didn't know about
Oh.
this one kid. Oh,
Yes.
Another Murdoch.
Pickle
My,
Man.
my,
Another
my.
Nathan.
Nathan Fillion, yeah. Okay.
Back to waifus.
yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
Remember my thing of sticking dicks and crazy?
Uh-huh.
Linda Cardellini Velma is mwah. Like
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I love that. I love live action Velma. Yes, Mercy. Tyrande.
Oh, also Wonder Woman. Very
Gal
good.
Gadot, Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's great.
basically any Wonder Woman. I especially love her Wonder Woman animated movie. Like when she's like buffed off Amazon. Like yes.
But Gal Gadot is, when it comes to live action.
I don't like her as a person, but as Wonder Woman, she's great.
Okay, I haven't heard anything about her as a person, so I couldn't tell.
Yes,
that
one of my favorite Justice League girls.
Yeah, and
Love
the next
her.
one right after.
Dantana is a babe. I love her.
Ah.
Yes, Sombra.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Oh.
Oh.
I love him. He's a good boy.
Aw.
I
Hiccup.
Talking about
Yeah.
good boys to simp for.
Again, God tier.
Yeah. An asshole character.
Look, I have a few exceptions to my asshole, but that's just because it's like sometimes I need to be in control of the situation. But I love Sokka.
Sokka is a great character. I'm not gonna lie. Static
From
Shock.
Static
Okay.
Shock.
Yeah, that is oh god, what's his name in Static Shock? I know that he's like Tech
Gear?
or something.
Gear.
It's Gear.
I know
I
it
don't know.
because it says so.
I forgot his civilian name, but I love.
Yeah.
Gear. I know
Anyways.
that his character is canonically gay, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Look at this character. Tell him that this is not one that checks my boxes.
True that.
got
Also,
glasses, so-
another previous mention.
Classy.
Yeah.
I love Facilier.
Yeah. Oh, Doctor Strange. No, Doctor Horrible. Nice.
Yes. Again, I know he's gay, but
and Barney.
I know he's gay.
my.
I mean, Doctor Horrible
not
and
these
Barney
characters.
Doctor Horrible and Barney are not.
I know, but
Wait,
like God.
Is this the end of the list?
No,
Or is
no,
there
you have
another
to keep
deleted one?
looking, and then it goes. It keeps
going.
Boy, there was a slaughter happening here. Okay.
Danny.
Oh.
Underrated movie.
And yeah, of course.
There he is.
Yep. The man with sex in the name must be on the list.
I love him.
Oh wait, that's the second. That's his number 2, right? That's not
Yeah,
the captain.
that's second in command. Yes.
Oh, that was Hugh Grant was the captain. No,
Yeah,
Hugh-
Hugh Grant was the captain.
and who was Hugh. This character I believe was Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant's the pirate captain.
Yes.
Martin Freeman is this
Oh,
one.
it's Martin Freeman. Oh,
Yes.
little Bilbo.
It's actually really cute.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Aw.
Huh.
A classic.
You're gonna get
Classic.
this little surprising.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
And another one of great taste.
Yes.
Oh, well, here we... Oh, this is great.
Yep.
Really? Specifically this character from Jurassic World?
Yes.
Okay.
And this was before Jurassic
Perfect.
World got kinda.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh, that's Kovu.
And
For a moment I was
Come
about
on.
to say Scar, but no, it's actually his boy.
No, Kovu.
Yeah,
Classic Kovu.
Kovu.
cannot call yourself a furry if you never had a crush on Kobu.
Ah, thank goodness. Okay.
Animated Green Lantern. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I approve.
Yep.
Okay. Whoop.
Solid
That
state.
gif.
Oh yeah. We had
Why
this discussion not too long ago.
Yeah, I was surprised
Yes.
that you were. I was surprised that you were shocked that this is on my list. Like, come on, checks most
Yeah.
boxes.
So
Aw.
what is this goody two shoes doing here then?
I loved Aladdin growing up. Like,
Fair.
also, if you watch the TV series, he is not a goody two shoes.
It's also true.
Mm-mm.
Also,
I
really,
want my monkey.
really key, a horse.
Shut up. I love
Another Kevin
this.
Kline character.
Yeah, yes, same actor as Tullio. Very.
Yep.
And
People don't give Phoebus enough credit. Yes, come on.
Yeah,
Ford.
no reason to debate. Also, no
Aw.
reason to debate.
I've had people debate me on Mark Ruffalo. Hulk.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was on mine too. Okay.
Freakazoid!
Come on. It's like
I
think watching Freakazoid established both his civilian form and then him as Freakazoid established the two types of guys that I like.
Kind
like,
of.
let's
Madam, I am with you on this one.
He's both in. Talking about.
Yeah. I love him. And then and Tullio was earlier. Tullio's higher. Yes.
Hey, it's Murdoch. I mean,
I love Motor City.
Oh my, hello there.
oh, Toffee.
Probably
Surprise.
the best, if not only good thing coming out of that series.
I mean,
Yep.
Eclipse was good.
Okay, fair. There were other good things, yeah, that didn't get ruined before the end. He stayed strong until he was dead. Good for him. He died before it went all to shit.
Except the ones who are dead.
Well, I feel less problematic for having the murder guy from Dexter on the list since Dexter is on the list. And,
He's fascinating.
and now we are back to Keyframe Simp.
Yes. Come on. You wouldn't. Milo is basically like most guys that I like. Like, come on.
He's adorable.
He's adorable. I love him.
Which of the two, I wonder?
Actually, both. I love Jane.
Aw,
Jane's great.
She is actually a good character.
Giselle!
What the? Woman,
This was
we
back
have to
in-
talk.
This was back in the day. Remember, this was 2018 before Hawkmoth
Oh
became.
my.
Huh.
I would delete Hawkmoth now. He used to
Okay.
be fascinating.
Oh,
Yes, briefs.
Brief.
Oh, and Kaiba? Is this Kaiba?
Yeah, that's Seto Kaiba.
That's Kaiba. Oh yeah. I
He's funny. He's
Eh.
entertaining.
talking about funny and entertaining.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
Hey.
not gonna hide how much I like Plastic Man.
It's
I
true.
don't care.
You pointed it out multiple times. Still not
Yes.
Prius!
haven't watched this
Prius.
show still.
It's
It's
very
very fast paced.
it's very like, especially in the first season, it's very fast paced. So you may get exhausted.
Yeah, but then
he's-
again, I got exhausted by Samurai Jack for being too slow. So maybe this works for me.
Yeah, but
It'll
this
keep
one
up
is
with
a
you.
lot of fun. I love Prohias. Yes.
Thrax?
Thrax.
God damn.
On both the lists. Oh, and
Ozzy! I love Ozzy.
also on both
Ozzy's
lists.
You
great.
get the best of both worlds with those
Yeah.
two.
And it's art.
Oh. Damn.
Oh,
I
I
love
gotta
him.
watch that movie again, man.
I love that movie.
Oh.
Timber is great. I love him.
Get him.
Okay, here's the thing. I have to explain this one. I couldn't find a gif of the animated Music Meister from Batman Brave and the Bold, but
Ah.
he's in Supergirl, but I do like both versions. But the
Okay.
Music Meister, also a Neil Patrick Harris character.
Then
Static himself.
Maybe
good
himself.
boy.
Aw.
uh,
Yup. Yep.
That's from Ralph Breaks
Yes,
the
his
Internet.
assistant.
That's the one voiced by Flula.
Okay.
And everyone was just like, he looks like a blue Max, and I've had to have this discussion with people.
Wait, how do I need to?
Give us a smolder.
Oh my
Max.
god,
Yeah.
no, it's unfair.
I need to leave.
Wait, lift up your arm like this. Like, do this. No, your hand like this. Like, flat hand here. And then, like... Ah! Stop it! I don't like it! I don't like it! I don't like it! No! I was telling people that wasn't! No! But,
We just had to prove it.
Jason Momoa,
Mhm, can't
Aquaman.
complain, yeah.
Yes.
Only good thing about the Aquaman.
Oh my god, I have not seen this little asshole since I don't know how long
I
ago.
have never seen this little
It's from a
asshole.
web series called Camp Camp.
Okay, there. Oh, look at it's small man. It's small man.
Yep.
Screamy small man.
Yeah,
You
the
gotta click it, and then it will go down.
Yeah.
There we go.
And,
Christ.
Simon.
No,
Oh,
Simon, no.
Yes.
We're near the end of the list, I think.
Yeah, we are. Only two more to go. One of them is Daddy
Greg.
Steven as a young man.
Young Greg.
And,
Young man.
oh, of course,
Shaggy.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Well, we should have noticed that he was missing.
I had the intense purpose that it had to be. I may do this list again in the new year because there's so
Maybe
many
me
new
too.
simpable characters.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, like, the taste has basically just been more lanky assholes. And if I went with the women, there's just more buff women to pick. Like,
Yes.
which, you know, that means that in some way the universe is healing. But, like, the buffer I become, the buffer the women I like become. Like, it's just what's happened. That new Pokemon professor in the new games is dead. Both
Oh
of
my-
them are on that fucking list. That
Mhm.
that girl professor.
I mean,
She's the only reason I would pick Scarlet.
Yeah, that would probably be a thing. So we can, when we do it again, and obviously we are going to do it again. I guess we in the starting post we link the original list and we make it a thing to not include anybody who already was on any of our previous lists.
Oh,
we
man.
linked
It
the
would be a
previous
shorter
list.
list. Yeah,
To
it may be a
really
shorter list
because
well,
yeah, because it sounds to me like continuing the old list by just reposting the old one feels kind of but by having like referring to the old one, but here is one with only new characters.
yeah, but
Huh.
chat, if there was any of them that you severely judged from mine, then let me know. I think the most that are just like, were probably the 2 human My Little Pony characters. Because I know some people really don't like Timber, but I know some people just really don't like the camp
I don't
movie.
remember Timber.
I met his voice actor at BabsCon this year. He's a sweet guy.
I can imagine. I mean,
Aw.
Yeah, be nice to voice. You know what? I would probably add. I think at that point, when I made that list, I didn't. Because I only put cartoon Egon. I would definitely put live action Egon now, because that would be it. And I'd probably also put like. Oh God. There's probably I would put Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man on the list again because I fell back in love with him.
yeah. But yeah, to not go into a list that we are probably going to make anyways.
I know. Sorry.
Unless you have an absolutely amazing question left on
Yeah, we'll get to
Discord,
the fuck with
FMK,
you.
yes.
So
I mean,
I'm sorry, Enigma. I know that you've wanted me to rant about this girls graduate from animation thing for 2 weeks now. You're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Well, not the week after next week, because I'm going to a con next week.
Oh, good to know.
Oh boy.
Right, I
Yeah,
actually knew that you were at the con, but I didn't put one-on-one together that this means no awkward.
Yeah, anyways, but yes, so we're gonna go to the FMK. I'll save your guys' questions for next time, because these were some good questions. But yes, here we go. Happy 10th anniversary to Gravity Falls, the show that sparked the era for story-driven shows. Anyway, fuck, marry, kill.
Oh no, I just read the names.
Stanley Pines, Stanford Pines, and Fiddleford McGucket.
Oh no.
Sorry, Max. There aren't many, if any, notable adult female characters in the show.
True that.
Are there any?
There's the cross-eyed lady.
Yeah, because I was like, oh yeah, Wendy's not an adult.
No. Mabel
but,
even
like,
less. Pacifica, her
Jesus.
friend, all of it. I mean, we have. Wait, okay. Doesn't the crazy cult kid have a mom? I know he has a dad.
Yeah, he has a mom that just vacuums one corner of the room and never stops.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Pacifica also has parents who are the worst. So
yeah, not great pickings there. I mean, if we go by Gravity Falls and Owl House being a shared universe, technically Ida's in Gravity Falls because it's basically canon that the woman that Stan kept calling Marilyn is actually just a pseudonym for Ida.
Oh really? Okay.
And they were married for like, I don't know, 6 hours?
And Amphibia is also officially part of Owl House canon, so all 3 universes are one and the same.
Yep.
Damn. And technically, Rick and Morty also technically could be considered part of the same universe. Because
Rick and Morty could be considered part of every universe because of multiverse
No,
theory,
but they had this thing where they had a little Easter egg.
Cipher.
They had a little Easter egg.
Oh, they had the coffee mug and the pen.
Exactly. The items that got sucked into the portal in Gravity Falls dropped out of one of Rick's portals in Rick and Morty. So either an Easter egg or confirmed same universe. Anyways, question. Yes.
So yeah, we got the fuck, marry, kill of Stan, and Fiddle.
Yeah, let's give a big cheer to Alex for making this show and a giant middle finger to Disney for all the S&P BS.
Oh yeah, the standard practices. If you guys want a great entertaining video, go to Alex Hirsch's Twitter and him reading all the standard practices.
Worth it.
I link it below. If you haven't seen it. It's amazing. It's also my server. Link below.
We still think Ducky could find a way to become fucky. Like, oh god. I can't wait to have a TV show and have to answer to these people.
Just don't have it at Disney.
Go watch him. He's very sassy.
Anyways, guests go first.
Yeah, so you get your first pickings, and I have to go. I get to go second this week. Yay!
So.
Oh god.
Stanley,
okay.
fuck, marry, kill, Stanley, Stanford, and McGucket.
Well,
I mean, you get 2 twins and the fiddle.
Yeah, but the twins are very different, so...
considering Stan Lee is on my simplest, oh god,
Wait. Oh, Stanford is a nerd and Stan Lee is a puncher.
Ford
Yes.
is, yeah, we have Ford and we have Stan.
So Grunkle Stan is actually Stan Lee.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers!
He took the name Stanford when the guy was in the interdimensional portal, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God,
Because I would have mixed them up.
What terrible parents for naming their kids this way.
We have twins. Let's name them Stanford and Stanley.
It makes me think of the Boondocks thing where Uncle Ruckus's brothers are Daryl and Dorell.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Okay, going off canon.
Yes.
Since both Stan and Ford are actually out on the seas and getting better lives, I want to... Okay.
Yes.
Fuck Grunkle Stan, marry Ford, and I'm sorry, McGucket, I'm gonna have to kill you.
But why, Tia? Why? All those three.
Why
Why fuck Grunkle Stan?
Fuck Grunkle Stan because we've all seen how his marriage ended with Ida.
At least my
Only
aim's
6
getting better.
hours. And
Fair.
honestly, he wouldn't make a really good family man or a husband, I'm guessing. Ford, I feel like he's a lot more stable. Marry him, he'd probably provide very well. Definitely.
If he doesn't get lost in time and space again.
Yeah. And kill McGucket. God, I don't know how I do it. I feel like I just take him out to a field and be like, look over there!
Yeah.
Tell him to stare up at the sky and he'll drown himself when it's raining.
Yes!
Ending his misery, it would be a mercy killing.
But I can't stop thinking about how he was when he was younger.
And I guess with that you left Key and me beautiful choices. But
see, that's the thing. I was gonna ask, couldn't I pick younger McGucket to choose from? Do I have to pick homeless man?
Yeah, younger McGucket is
younger McGucket's at least palpable, but I guess we'll go with homeless man.
Oh, look at him!
Yeah.
I know, he just looks like a normal dude.
Before his life got ruined.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna marry McGucket. Because, look, at the end of the show, he does get his memories back. He's a smart man, I can help him clean himself up. And, I could help him reconnect with his son and his family and everything could be... I could help him have a better life. This isn't a gold digger answer.
I can fix him.
This is philanthropy. But he was already starting to get fixed. I'm helping him.
Okay,
I'm going to help find him a shower. Because that's a good first step.
Then you're going to fuck Ford.
Yes, I mean, this was going to be one of my answers anyway. I mean, he's J.K. Simmons. I get to basically fuck Cave Johnson, which is already sounding like a plus. Also, Ford is just like if you take Dipper's personality and times it by 11 and make him an asshole. So he's just like he's just like a George Clooney-ish asshole who's a genius, and I dig that. Also, he's very well dressed. Stanford would be my type if I was more into like silver foxes. So, yeah. And then I'm gonna kill Grunkle Stan because he's probably committed several war crimes. But but also like, look, he's already a foot in the grave with like his cataracts and 90% of his
pushing
problems
80
that has happened. Yeah, it's not really killing; it's more assisting the process that's already in motion.
Oh my god.
I will say though, Tia, this picture that I just found of Grunkle Stan, you picking fucking, I can understand it a bit more. When he gets to go all kill Bill kind of thing, it's understandable.
I want to see the battle between you and Stan because he can hold his own.
Yeah, but it's going to be a battle, but I'll get him. I'll get him. Get him.
Get him.
But yeah, so that's
Okay.
mine. So Max.
I have a fantastic selection left.
Yeah, this is
Um,
gonna be great.
I am obviously going to marry that hunk of a man because we have seen he is able to he's good in family is important to him. He is all about protect. He is a businessman. Yeah, so that is a keeper, obviously. His cataract aside. So great head of the family. Then
Blind he is, you may think you're a woman.
Anyways, then I'm going to kill Ford because think about it, that poor guy. I mean, he seems like he had his shit together at the end of the show, but he was trapped for how many years in this other chaos dimension? This must have done some damage, and he's probably having night terrors and whatnot. He puts on a strong face at the end of the show, but now we know he actually has seen things beyond comprehension. He's basically an acolyte in any Lovecraftian story who is actually already vastly insane, and 30 years, yeah, thank you. So it's like at this point also mercy killing for the greater good, because there is some real damage lingering right under the surface, and yeah, we
Just
we
mercy
don't
killing.
yeah, we don't want to have him commit something he would regret when the madness finally
Stop
breaks
stalling.
loose.
Tell us why you're gonna fuck the homeless man.
I mean, this is like, we talked about it before in The Simplest with never stick your dick in crazy, and I mean, you can't go more crazy than McGucket. I mean, and this man has moves. Have you seen him move around on all four legs? There's some
yes.
there is some athleticism and stretchability going on there. So from
does
all
that
those
mean
three
that
characters,
he's gonna be on all fours, or are you gonna be on all fours?
yes to both. And I mean, from those three men, the most unique experience in bed will come from McGucket. We know it. We all know it. You
true.
girls have just been too afraid to do what has to be done from having a once in a lifetime experience.
Oh, I feel so awkward.
A and Y and Key say hi to the people in the chat. The memes are seen on this live stream as they talk about random grabs. Time for awkward
It's the awkward.
Random guests and funny gags on the awkward cast.
It's the awkward.
Artwork and analysis,
Whoa,
which you do not want to